Welcome to Lesson 8 of Starlight Station. This is Servant Leaders Help Others in Need Without Being Asked. I have to tell you, I'm pretty excited about these next two activities we're going to do. The first one is called Needs Fixin', all right? And it's the idea that the kids should be able to help us out without us asking for their help. So here's what's going to happen. The kids are going to be at their activity stations, right? And they're going to be making a good old mess doing whatever it is that they're doing. We are going to, without any warning whatsoever, cut off their activity time. There will be no countdown video, no cleanup action. We are going to stop them. We are going to send them all out into the hallway. Okay, they're probably going to think they're in trouble, but they're not. What's going to happen is we're going to make the room an even bigger disaster. We're going to kick over chairs. We're going to move stuff to the wrong places. We're going to make it a general nightmare in this room. Then, when we come back into the room, we're going to be like, wow, this room sure is a mess. I guess we should start cleaning it up, so let's get started. So don't ask them to help. Don't be like, hey, will you help me? But encourage people that do offer to help without being asked, all right? So probably kids will start catching on, and they'll start seeing, oh, that person's cleaning up, I should probably clean up too, and stuff like that. So we'll kind of tricked them into doing their small group activity. When they came into the room, we needed their help to clean up. We didn't ask. But many of you helped anyway, and in life, there's going to be people in need all around us, and a lot of times they're not going to ask for our help, but we need to be alert to that, and we need to help them even without them asking. So that's going to be a lot of fun, because we're going to make a really big mess. Now, the small group activity I'm also excited about because I see it as a really good opportunity to bust out the puppets. This one is called Helpful Henry, all right? So, in the story, these certain things are happening in Henry's life. For example, the first part of the story talks about Henry coming downstairs for breakfast. His mom is cleaning up breakfast because she spilled it all over the floor. She's upset, she's frustrated, and Henry's like, Mom, no sweat, you know, I'll make cereal for everybody. So it's going to be these different scenarios where Henry didn't have to ask. No one asked Henry to be helpful. He is just stepping in and being helpful in all of these different parts. Now, the way that we're going to know that it's time for Henry to help is the kids are actually going to stop us. When we get to that point in the story and we want them to listen closely, that when someone needs help, they are going to yell, stop! And then that person is going to be helped by Henry. So it's going to be a really fun time to bring out the puppets. We can have one puppet be Henry and one puppet be his mom, etc., etc. No matter how horribly we do puppets, the kids seem to love it, so we can have a lot of fun with this and just be totally ridiculous. So be ready. Get those hands all exercised up because those puppets' mouths are really, really hard to move. But we're going to be doing Helpful Henry Lesson 8 Small Group Activity.